much, too much. Too much, too much.
Radio.
Who really the best? Best rapper alive. Best rapper alive. Best rapper alive. Who really the best rapper? Best rapper alive. 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 Who really the best rapper? Best rapper alive. Since big. Best rapper alive.
Yo, what's good, New York City, man?
Yeah, what's really good? It's your boy Emilio Akbar.
Yeah, it's your guy. This is Jeopardy, man.
Shaking, it's T-Rock.
Yeah, you're now tuned into Too Much Radio, episode 5. Got my man SB in the house. What's good, boy? What's
good?
Yeah, man. Definitely want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight, listening to tonight's show. We definitely got a good show in store for y'all, you know what I mean? Got some good things that we're going to be talking about, some other stuff we're going to be touching on. Let y'all know the direction Too Much Radio was moving in. But first and foremost, we want to make sure that we show that Too Much Radio and Too Much Entertainment, we definitely supporting the month of October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So everybody out there, you know, whatever little donations you can make for the cause, anything like that, make sure you do. You know, if it's wearing pink, whatever the case may be, definitely want to show that we support that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, man. And also, you know, we gotta have a special guest in the building. I believe we got Jersey in the building.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, you know, we gonna have him on here later on. Talk to him a little bit, you know, get into some of his music and all that, you know what I mean? And of course, we're gonna hit y'all with some new joints, you know what I mean? With that Too Much hits, we got some joints for y'all for that.
Oh, yeah,
man.
most definitely. And another thing, yo, for everybody, you know, that's big Diplomats fan, UN, whatever. You know, Cameron, he just dropped his new mixtape just recently. It's called Ghetto's Having Volume 1.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all go check that out, pick it up, you know what I mean? You can find it on Dat Piff, that's where I got mine from.
Yeah, I heard a couple joints off there though. It's alright. I heard a few tracks.
I was listening to some of it today, but I didn't really get a chance to get too much into it. But from what I heard, it's like it's that old Cam coming back.
Definitely. You got that Welcome to My World. That's my joint right there, man. Shout out to him and his movement and all that, you know.
Oh yeah, definitely big shots to the nigga Cam. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, so yeah, we gonna get to our first, you know, tune in. You know, y'all need to tune in Too Much Radio. We gonna hit y'all with that first Too Much joint we got of the day. So stay tuned in, man. It's Too Much Radio.
Crank it up on y'all niggas. Here we go. Too Much Radio. You're now listening to Spaz on them with my man. This is Jeopardy featuring myself and Chase. You know what I'm saying? Here we go, yo. Too Much Radio.
Too much,
Radio.
Fuck these niggas, man. These niggas talking about they spazzing out on niggas. I'ma show y'all niggas who spazzing, nigga. My niggas, man.
too much.
The beat talks to me, this is what he told me. Don't hold back, B, let him have it OD. I'm about to spaz on him. I'm about to spaz on him. The beat talks to me, this is what he told me. Don't hold back, B, let him have it OD. I'm about to spaz on him. I'm about to spaz on him. I'm about to spaz on him. Turn up the gas on him. Light a match, heat up the flow and cook some crack on him. Pop a squat, take a shit, then wipe my ass on him. Light a split, take a few pulls and pluck the ash on him. Then you trash, homie, but they ain't nothing new. Too much, aka that you ain't fucking with the crew. Emilio Akbar, I'm nothing like you dudes. I kick more lines than power wires hanging up your shoes. Lyrical homicide, leave victims pulverized. I do it, then I did it on purpose. I won't apologize. I'm Drago and I punch lines, Apollo guys. Niggas get too big for their bridges, I bring them down to size. If I cool it down too long, you know we bound to rise. It's about to get dark on you niggas, cause it's our time to shine. Keep the pace moving forward, you at a standstill. A DOA who's bound to turn up in our landfill. The beat talks to me, this is what he told me. Don't hold back, B, let him have it OD. I'm about to spaz on him. I'm about to spaz on him. The beat talks to me, this is what he told me. Don't hold back, B, let him have it OD. I'm about to spaz on him. I'm about to spaz on him.
I'm about to spaz on him, probably Kevin Nash on him. Better yet, Stone Cold. I'm known to whip some ass on him. I dodge and dash on him. DWI with a blindfold on. I'm about to crash on them. I never pass on them, cause they claiming they ballers and they shooters, but I'll do it. I break the glass on them. Go ahead, blast on them. And you gon' be in the egg roll, cause I don't need a potato to put the mash on them. Oh, I just spit a verse, and they gon' say I did the worst. Like I just caught a body, and I did. He just lived to hurt. You want beef? Live it worse? Then they gon' have to dig the dirt. My nigga shooting 7 footers long, like that nigga Dirk. Well, I keep making hits, like I used to brass on them. All these local artists is garbage. I dump the trash on them. I'm about to spaz on them, cause I ain't spaz yet. No, you keep talking about your flow, but where that cash at?
The beat talks to me, this is what it told me. Don't hold back, B, let them have it OD. I'm about to spaz on them. I'm about to spaz on them. The beat talks to me, this is what it told me. Don't hold back, B, let them have it OD. I'm about to spaz on them. I'm about to spaz on them.
I'm about to spaz like missing a dump. Two things I can't stand, bitch niggas and chumps. Two things I love though, yeah, liquor and smuts. So half the time you see me, I'm with bitches and drunk. But it's about that money, dummy. Y'all so oblivious to the basics, dunce bitches, Kelly Bundy. No, I don't play with the pay, no funny money. I let go and let God, mean I'm gunning, dummy. Fuck you to my old way, hello to my new swag. Pussy, I'll wash you, call your boy a douchebag. These niggas will jerk you, they ain't know I knew that. With too much information, oh, did I do that? Still liquid too much, yeah, the crew back. Got rappers in the cold as December, the flu back. And I don't lateral, but I do back. Mitchell and Ness vest, the chest costs 2 stacks.
The beat talks to me, this is what it told me. Don't hold back, B, let them have it OD. I'm about to spaz on them. I'm about to spaz on them. The beat talks to me, this is what it told me. Don't hold back, B, let them have it OD. I'm about to spaz on them. I'm about to spaz on them.
That's right, nigga. Jay, I niggas know what the fuck it is.
That was just a one shot. You won't miss, nigga.
You know, man, that niggas, man. That niggas keep talking all that shit, though, B. Still in the movement. You know what nigga, the movement. Come on, spaz on who, nigga? We just spazzed on them. Fuck this.
Yeah. You just gotta finish listening to Spaz on them.
Yeah.
Straight from the 2mUchR vault. New York City, we back in the building.
How you like me now?
Uh-huh.
Let's go.
This shit was definitely dope, man. Y'all gotta hit us up online. Let us know what y'all think about that. Go check us out, SoundCloud.com/2mUchRadio. You know, let us know what you thought about that track.
Yeah, you know, 2muchradio@gmail.com. You can also hit us up, you know. Yeah, man, so I'm feeling good, man, today, you know what I mean? Let me just say real fast, you know what I mean? The mixtape dropping. Hurry up and sign.
You know it.
Yeah, that's October 5th, man. The mixtape is dropping October 5th. Hurry up and sign me. Y'all can catch that at hulkshare.com/Jeopardy. You know what I mean?
Make sure y'all pick that up too, man.
Yeah.
That shit definitely got some good quality on there.
SoundCloud.
/2mUchRadio.
Anyway, just get it, man. We gonna drop that shit on YouTube. Fuck it.
You gotta fuck with that Bandcamp too.
Yeah.
That Bandcamp.
Fuck with everything, man.
But here we go now.
Yeah.
Moving along.
Yeah.
We got our guests in the house. Go ahead, man. Introduce yourself to the people out there.
You ain't know what's good, you know. It's Aramaic Lavan, you know, out of Jersey, repping Markham, New Jersey. Just here, you know.
Shouts to Jersey.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, man. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, boss.
Thank you for coming through, man. So what's good with you? How you feeling today, man?
Everything's good, man. It's hot as a fucker in here, you know. But you know, we chilling,
Now you see what we go through.
You know,
In a hot box. In a hot box working.
Nah, I like it. No, it sets the mood though. It sets the mood. It's good, you know.
Just straight hip hop with it.
Yes,
you know
exactly.
what
I'm in here.
So we're gonna get into some questions, man. You know,
Right,
you
yes.
want our under the radar segment this week and everything for episode 5. So first and foremost, Aramaic Lavan. Like,
It's hard to pronounce.
yeah, you know.
Yeah.
That's definitely a unique name though. Like, give the people what made you choose a name like that.
All right. Well, first I was going by Omega. That was like back in the day. Like I was going as Omega. I just pulled that out of the air, you know, whatever. But then I went to like I started getting into battle shit. So then I went by Weapon X. So I wanted to change it up a little bit. And then, you know, I did the battle thing for like a little bit, and then I was like, you know, fuck that, all right, you know, I want to focus on the music, and, you know, get, something that's appealing to everybody, and that's just different, because Weapon X is not really that marketable, as far as how it's, put out and everything. So, Lavan is my last name.
Okay.
And then Aramaic is basically the first language ever written, ever first recorded. That's like what the original Bible was written in Aramaic.
I didn't even know that.
The first, the first Bible ever. Yeah, so it was written in Aramaic. So I figure rap is words. You know what I'm saying? So what better way to just go to the forefront, the original, the place where it originated at. Yeah, where it started at. And I just wanted to start Omega because I'm a big fan of the original hip hop 90s, all that shit,
Right.
I don't really like this new shit, so
yeah, definitely, man. You down with us songs and stuff like that. We definitely had that, that old school 90s flow too.
That's why you head down, man.
Yeah, exactly right.
Shot him.
So what started you with rapping? Describe your style and everything like that.
What started you rap? Just having a love for the art and everything, and just hearing these crazy tracks that were coming out of New York, as far as Mobb Deep and all those people go, and just hearing what they were bringing to the table, and just the new sound. I had never heard anything like that, So at first I just wanted to emulate these guys. I looked up to them, so I just was like, yo, they can do this, I can definitely do this. That's the type of person I am. If I see somebody doing something, I'm gonna be like, yo, I can do that. I envision myself doing that. So I did that basically with rap, just started really young, just writing rhymes and everything like that, and then it just got more and more involved with the culture, battling, fucking doing everything, So I just got a real love for it, and I just wanted to be part of the culture, basically.
So it's safe to say that Mobb Deep was some of your biggest influences.
Mobb Deep, Big L, AZ, Ill Bill, fucking.
Yeah, I remember I heard you on one of your songs. You said people say you sound like Big L and Jay-Z.
Yeah. I mean, that's what people say. I get a lot on YouTube, YouTube and everything.
Yeah,
I get a lot of comparisons. They're you sound like you sound like Jay. You sound like Big L remnant. So.
Well, definitely
that's real hip hop,
music, man. You definitely real lyrical.
Thank you.
You definitely got that voice and everything like that, man. Definitely the music is dope. So
I really appreciate
what we gonna
that.
do now? How about you go ahead and introduce the first song we gonna play, man?
All right, man. This is gonna be off my upcoming project, Imported Oils. It's featuring my homie Detective Tuesday. My homie, he's from out of Montclair too, doing big things, real crazy. Shout out to him and what he's doing. And so me and him, we grew up together. So and we hadn't made a track. So I was like, let's just hit him in the head with something real classic. So we did this.
Alright, so we gotta get into this next upcoming song right here.
Oh yeah, my bad. It's called Timeless. Timeless, yeah.
Timeless,
yes, sir.
We about to get into
Aramaic Lavan featuring homie Detective Tuesday. Check it out.
No doubt. Here we go. New York City. Here we are. Too Much Radio.
Yeah.
Too much
Radio.
Imported Oils. Aramaic. Tuesday, what up?
We're all ready. Let's get it poppin'.
They say I sound like Big L, AZ, and Jay-Z. Nice, but I wanna hear that from someone who's trying to pay me. When I get hazy, my mental fleet is like a Navy. Spitting fire in the cut till I cauterize. Now set that thought aside. Sodomy, sadistic, how I kick shit like watching a sick flick. And sniff it at work will leave your wig split. Back pains, a shift disc. Aramaic and Tuesday, twin gift. Guarded by agents who pack pistols. Body midriff, ex-military. Blackwater, kill you, they follow that order. Ironic, so backtrack, you ain't know you was that caught up? In the mix of things, the mad dash to the cash and the glistening rings. If rap was the culinary arts, I'd be the Michelin king. Swift cuisine, incisions clean. Incentivizing cynicism when I'm in that ring. It's every man for himself, eat a sensu bean or that devil's fruit. Rebels shoot, metal settle troops in a mental loop.
Yeah. Alright. They say I sound fresh cause I am very
My jams vary, like plum orange to cranberry. January to January, you can't compare me. Fairly that is, cause next to me MCs are barely rapping, except for someone like Aramaic, but most cats are rarely that sick. Plus sadly unaware of their need to practice. It's tragic, it's some habits that's better. Talking about you clapping Berettas and stacking up cheddar, all of that is whatever. When your rap's lacking the actual effort. So you going hard, I'm going contra. Molded some chakra to make that flow hotter than molten lava. Showstopper. You don't want it, stop it, I'm only getting started. But I was born a little off, yo, I don't even gotta get retarded. Still bet the artist chillin' in Endo Forest. From time to time, but all the time, find me rhyming. Kinda wildin', refining science, redefining flyness. Tell a tyrant you're fired, I'm your highness, it's timeless.
Yeah. We back at it in New York City. Too Much Radio.
Yes.
It's your boy Emilio Akbar. We in here. My man Aramaic Lavan.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That definitely was a dope track, man. I was definitely feeling that, the whole flow, the lyrics, the beat.
They had the bars. I like
definitely, man. You know
what
what I'm saying? That shit was crazy.
Really appreciate it. Yeah, just trying to bring, a good solid sound, to the game. Everything is so overproduced and it doesn't have any longevity. But what I'm trying to do is bring longevity back to the music and just give you good quality music with a good message, something that you go back and read and you rewind. Homie Low Deluxe, rewind, find more to find.
Right.
I think that's how he says it. But yeah, just bringing that quality of timeless music so you can always listen to it no matter like what situation you're in.
Right.
A lot of the music now you bump it. It's just for the time, it's just for, this is that club music, this is that music,
now.
this is this music. Yeah. I'm trying to make all around music that you can bump and just be satisfied with.
Shit, I heard that, definitely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta give him an air horn for that one, you know what I'm saying? That shit.
The Don DeMarco.
But yo, alright, now your mixtape, Imported Oils, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the concept behind that? What do you want the people to like grasp when they play it in their CD players, wherever they play it at? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I just want people to. I up the production value, the quality. Got some features on there. Homie Detective Tuesday. Another guy out of Jersey, pretty big name out of Jersey, Kush Kells. He's performing in the AC3 festival.
Okay.
I got him on the tape. We were in the studio yesterday. So just I just want to make a nice body of work, and that people can listen to and hear the evolution. From 90s luxury cars, from Bohemian Grove, the past mixtapes I made. I want them to see the growth,
Right.
And I think that's definitely gonna represent,
So with that being said, like exactly how many mixtapes do you have out so far?
Yeah,
I don't even like calling them mixtapes. I like calling them like projects because mixtapes,
I got
it's
you.
just
Yeah.
it doesn't sound doesn't sound professional, but people, as soon as you say mixtape, it puts something in people's mind. They're just like, oh. But when you say something, I like to call them projects.
Because you
working like this ain't like I like to call it projects, albums, But I just like to call them projects and albums.
What number is this one? The Imported Oils. What number is this mixtape?
Oh, this project. Yeah. No, it's all good. It's the third project. I released early in the summer. I think it was June. No. Excuse me. April 4/20th.
Okay.
So, for 4/20. I released my first project, Bohemian Grove. I had like about 17 tracks on there, all different production. I put that on Bandcamp. I got a really good response. Shout out to the people who donated and everything.
Most definitely.
And then I put July 9th, I released 90s Luxury Cars. This was a small little EP, paying homage to the luxury cars of the 90s. Had producer, my homie Sherjit out of Maryland. Shout out to him. Okay. That's a real weird name. I got my homie Green Dutch on there. He produced a lot of the joints on Bohemian Grove. Met these dudes off of YouTube and just made contact with them and made set up relationships with them so I can get on their beats, and it's worked out really good. But they're both nasty producers, so definitely shout out to them.
So where I could go if I want to listen to that? Where I could go find that at?
You can find that at AramaiCLavan.bandcamp.com. ARAMAICLAVAN.bandcamp.com, or you can go to SoundCloud /Aramaic Lavan, and you can get that. No problem. And it's probably all over all my Twitter. My Twitter is at Aramaic Lavan, one word. And it's right up in the bio. You can just click and download that.
So while we was at break,
For
I
free.
heard you was talking about, like the reason why you named it 90 Luxury Cars, and the reason why you named like each song like after a specific model of a vehicle. Like that's something I never really heard before. So like I'm pretty sure like when people think about that, they probably want you to elaborate it more on like what made you come up with that concept.
One thing was marketing. It's definitely catchy. It's a really unique title, really unique approach to making a rap album. So I wanted it to be catchy, so people be like, "Oh, what is that? 90s luxury cars." Even the old heads, be like, "Oh, what is that?" You post, you name it some nonsense like trippy trapping or whatever the fuck these people name the mixtapes. But I named it something like that so it would appeal to a wider range of people. And I like the cars in the 90s. The LS 400s, the BM 325i BMWs, and I appreciate those cars. But the thing is, a lot of people, as soon as something new comes out, just like music, and the new whips come out, they move on to the next, and they don't. A few people appreciate the older whips and the older hip hop music. So I made that kind of connection, and I just wanted to pay homage to the cars of the 90s, and I think they have a lot of personality. So I also like that about them.
That's definitely a different type of concept. Songs and all that shit. That's definitely good, some good stuff right there.
Yeah. Everybody likes the title. Everybody I tell it to that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Pretty intrigued and stuff. So
yeah, man. So what we gotta do, man? We gotta go ahead and get into another one of your joints.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
This is probably gonna be another joint off of Imported Oils.
Yeah.
No, my bad. This is a joint off 90s luxury cars. This is the 98 Lexus LS 400. Enjoy. This is produced by the homie Surjit. Check him out on YouTube. SURJ33T. It's a weird spelling, but check him out. He's a very very creative producer. He's making noise, so I'll at him.
Definitely. Here we go, New York City. You listening to Too Much Radio.
Yeah.
Too much radio.
I'm in the shadows, Ray-Bans hide, I'm an android. Move like the landlord, grind like the rent do. Talk like Sun Tzu, walk like Kung Fu. Slow like Qui Gon, smoky like Wei Lung. Chiefin' on the reefer, beware of the great deceiver. I will hold the mic in every hand if I was Shiva. Creep like a Lexus, 98 LS 400. A primate with a mind state like Dolph Lundgren in Rocky 4. When you rap, I will not applaud. You a disgrace, got the rap god appalled. At your performance, the wingspan is enormous. Like of education, got these guys let go from endorsements. Not me, I'ma learn the format like Tai Chi at the right speed. I'll take over the game with a slight lead. I don't need a deal, especially not from a major. I see these artists and they with behavior, acting different after they sign on the dotted line. Not to mention the music decline. Shit, I'm doing fine where I'm at. I'ma be here, move up in like 3 years. Starting from the bottom, no wheelchairs. I'm having fun with this rapping shit. Fuck you, I'll steal your album and crack the disc. When I'm up writing, you in bed still. You on an X pill, test skill. You'll get a big L like a Lex grill. Delivery like when the tech pill. I don't give a fuck how lively you seem, cause you dead still. Paralyzed from the neck up. Make sure to pick up every breadcrumb, act like you dead what? Dead weight. Stay focused, keep your head straight. Don't stray from the road or lose control. In your LS Lexus two-tone.
1995 LS 400. Impossible. The laws of Lexus state otherwise.
Yeah, New York City, we back in here.
Too much.
We got from the name to 98 Lexus. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. That classic, beautiful whip.
You know.
Google it if you don't know what it looks like.
Tell you the truth, man. A lot of these new kids out here probably don't even know what one of those shits look like. To be honest,
but they'll be like, that shit is whack, you know. Because most of the people who have them, they don't really take care of them like that. Like,
right.
When my money's right and everything, that's all my happens to be right around, you know, the old school. But my shit's gonna be clean, like. But it's gonna be one of them old school whips for sure. Everybody worry about the Panamera and the Ghost. Those things are dope too. Like I respect them. Like I love the exotics and the new things that are coming out. But
definitely
nothing has personality like them old whips, bro.
So one more question before we get ready, close things out and everything. Your outlook on today's hip hop compared to the era we all love and know about. What's your outtake on how the hip hop game is today?
It's nothing. The mainstream, because hip hop is good today, because I'm out, people like me are out, but it's about like what's being, taken in on the mainstream side of things. You got the mainstream hip hop is pretty horrible, like it's only one kind of music.
True.
It's very political. Only certain things can be talked about. When you sign these record contracts, they got like 808's got to be in your music, things like that. So it's very cookie cutter. But hip hop as a whole today, like outside of that, is amazing. You got people like Rock Marciano, Action Bronson. You got a lot of indie artists. There's a really big indie breakthrough. Styles P put out an indie album, Float, through like High Times Records. So like the fact that people can do it indie and get a lot more money and have a lot less control over the music is great. So definitely that's the kind of route that I'm trying to take. Indie, get this quiet money. I don't have to have $100 million. I just gotta be good, be able to feed the fam, and have some bitches running around the crib, some Italian lingerie shit like that, but just be able to live, eat, just be able to eat and be comfortable, and not have to be worried about the day-to-day, rush collecting save credits out of some bullshit job. Like fuck that.
Right.
So that's I definitely think it's better that you can do things indie, back to the original point, but that you can do things indie and get money without all the control. And hip hop is very promising, with all like the new indie acts and everything. So I don't want it to seem like I hate on like all new hip hop. It's just a lot of the shit that comes out of the mainstream is garbage and nonsense, and they don't deserve that spot. At the end of the day, there's a lot of hungry spitters out here that and they try to manipulate. And they try to make it seem like if your stuff doesn't sound one type of way, it's not good, if your stuff isn't extra loud, it doesn't sound good. My homie Max, shout out to him. He tells me that a lot. Like, it's music is what sounds good to you. Back in the day, stuff didn't sound like this, but everything is getting louder. So, you gotta take it back. And just put a new twist on it. It doesn't have to sound straight from the night. You could put a twist on. But you still stick to the roots.
Just bring back what hip hop is and what represents.
Hip-hop. But put a new, because it is 2013, so put a new twist on it.
Exactly.
Yeah, so before we go though, you just let everybody know where to find, where they can find your music, where they can find a project.
Twitter at Aramaic Lavan, ARAMAIC LAVAN, one word. Facebook, Aramaic Lavan Music. I have my music page up there. SoundCloud.com/Aramaic Lavan. Same. YouTube, Aramaic 1990. That's my page. Just go up there. I got some music. I got some videos out. Just Google Aramaic Lavan, 90s luxury cars, Bohemian Grove. Those are the tapes. Those are the projects I got out. And just taking the music, support, follow me, hit me up. I'm gonna hit you back. I'm not bougie. I'm a normal nigga. Like whatever. Like I'm still here. I'm going.
Definitely.
So, but yeah, just contact me. Don't just hit me up. I'm gonna definitely answer you back.
Definitely.
Good looking for coming through.
Thank you.
It's definitely a good look for you coming through, man. We definitely appreciate you taking time out of your schedule. Coming to check us out.
I got no schedule, man. I feel you. Definitely.
Man, you're not going nowhere without them bars.
Yeah,
man.
I got some bars.
Definitely. So we're gonna get into that, throw a little beat on or whatever.
Yeah, we can definitely
We gonna get this rocking, man. It's too much radio, man.
Yes, too much.
Here we go.
Too much.
Yeah. New York City. We about to set the building on fucking fire.
Aramaic.
Yeah, you know it, Aramaic Lavan. Let's go, baby. Too much radio.
Too much radio. About to get in it. Navigating. Oh, this shit ain't dropped yet. Yeah. Navigating my mind as I sit by the fire, writing on loose leaf words, double-bladed, double-breasted. None of my suits cheap. The head chief for the said speech. The level of skill that I'm on is too high. You better neglect reach. A myriad of steams and flows be the seas and flows. Their last words be Lord Jesus. No. Right as their bodies get devoured by the essence. MCs of a lesser standing get their bodies showered with presence of mockery, hypocrisy, forming rhymes on surrounding geography. My philosophies, no man is stopping me. Forget a weight scale with mine. I'm smashing a Richter. With complex thought like sight is just half of the picture. A perfect verse be the finest of crimes, crafted with violence in mind as I sip on the finest of wine. Made to age in the most sacred of vineyards. Harley Martha shooting words of precision. Violent artists professors at Harvard with 10 year. I'll be congruent to them scholarly bitches and knowledge by next year. The vets fear the dark skin, lyrical marksman. When I die, the pen that I use will be stolen from auction. A legend dead, like Sean Connery laid up in the coffin. Casanova when my raps is over. Some parchment, the finest garments. Me, your home alerts and spitting. Be the best rendition, trying to take over. You know,
yeah, that's what we talk about, New York City. That's the way we fucking giving radio, it up, baby. Yeah, you know it.
That's some light, some light.
There we go. We gotta switch the beat, man.
Yeah, we can switch it up. Let's do that. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Throwback.
Man. Telling you, man, we bringing that real hip hop back to the game, New York, tri-state area.
I got him. They say I spit it like Bollywood, I'm off kilter. Counterculture down a chauffeur. Any prince in an armored rover. Lacerations, study art made by the cavemen. Elohim verse Satan, stargazer. Look until I see something familiar. Conduct rituals at the pillar. Amazing, scraping Asian. Give me head like Nautica Thorn at 4 in the morning. The Fountain Plaza, eating baklava and shawarma. Life's a poem, trade a stone, Moncala. Hold your own, niggas prone to swipe dollars. Blow the whistle like a referee. High as I'll ever be, Aramaic, slicker than the desert thief. Jaws from 007, metal teeth. Chase that bitch through the pyramids of Giza. When I catch her, I'ma squeeze her. Bite it, then I leave her. Just to recover the microfilm, I might get nauseous. I'm like a portrait in orbit. Diana Rawfish, eat the swordfish. 9-7 Range Rover, dark green, chillin' with a tall bitch. Yeah. Break the illusion. Yeah. Break. Okay, this shit dropping nicely. Alright, let me hit it.
We ain't done, yo. Yeah.
Break the illusion, elimination. Let me hit it with something else. I'm gonna get that with something else. So no, leave it. No, you leave it. No,
Let's go, rocking out.
Okay.
We ain't done yet, New York.
I spit that other shit. 24s on the other ship. I spit that other shit like look out for the mothership, nigga. Style saturated from no practice. Mature bars only the grown grasp it. Bastard, ask my engineer to flow mastered. Aramaic falling off, nigga. As if speak on that and get your ass kicked, nigga. Beat, bruising, drug through the dirt. Saw through the function, never flashy. Just some Levi's and a Nautica shirt. Sophistication in the physical. You little child, flow digital. I laugh when I win and grin. No, alright. Alright. Some, but let me. Alright, I got something for it. Alright, let me when it drop, I'm gonna come through one more. That's the shit that I like. This is the shit that I like right here. This smooth jazz shit. Okay. One time. Bavarian Motor Works. Control the turf in the polo shirt. Fuck your feelings, I never hold a smirk. They shoot at kids while they crossing. Often, I dropped the sword and became a marksman. Mind state of a drug lord, never cut raw. The operations in the basement of the drugstore. Beef patties with the cocoa bread. I owe no bread, I sit bedside, watch your sickness spread. Hands over the city, streets of rage. 2013, but my mental's in the Nino days. The trials of Larry Davis, fake smiles, they glad we made it. Words will crack the pavement and shift the galactic placement of the earth. You'll play the hearse for what it's worth. Thoughts are access from the blackness. Okay, alright. Gotta chill.
That was definitely some ill shit right there.
Some bars.
I can expect more of that, man. Next episode, definitely, man.
Some bars for y'all.
SoundCloud.com/2mUchRadio.
Radio.
Yeah. Too much radio. We back at it. It's your boy Emilio Ekbar.
Yeah, it's your guy. This is Jeopardy. We still here, you know.
Yeah, definitely, man. We want to get ready to wrap up this show. Another great show that we have for y'all tonight. Shout out to my man Aramaic Lavan, for coming through and showing love. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my boy had them bars, man. Fucks with you, man. Good job, bro.
Yeah, definitely, man. Make sure y'all go pick up that imported oils, man. Show my man some love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before we go, just a couple of things we want to mention. Definitely Saturday, October the 5th coming out. It's my man. This is Jeopardy. Hurry up and sign me the mixtape. We got that dropping for y'all on Saturday.
That real rap.
Oh yeah, tell them where they can find that at, man.
Yeah, y'all can find that, at HawkShare.com/Jeopardy. Got the whole mixtape up there. You're gonna see the links on, SoundCloud and Facebook. But that's HawkShare.com/Jeopardy, October 5th.
Oh yeah, definitely make sure y'all go pick that up. Show some support, you know what I mean? Also, Sunday, October the 6th, Trap House, New York, they're hosting an event.
Yeah.
It's called Take No Prisoners. It's a mean cause, yo. Definitely shout out to the whole Trap House movement.
About this one,
if you in the battle rap, definitely come through. Make sure y'all show some love and support. We definitely have it posted on the Facebook page. Too Much Radio.
Yeah, we're gonna be in the building too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Come show some love.
Definitely shout out to No Mercy. Shout out to my man Peso, the whole PMG movement. Shout out to my man Jay Banger. Definitely gonna show some love and support that day. Don't you got something coming up too, sir?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you, that's October 13th. That's at Lit Lounge. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be in the building performing. You know what I mean? That's Lit Lounge. That's at 93 2nd Avenue between 5th and 6th. You know what I mean? That's $10 admission. Ladies, y'all free all night. You know what I mean? Swag on the mic. Come check your boy out. You know what I mean? Too Much gonna be in the building.
You know it. Of course, we definitely gonna be in the building. You know what I'm saying? Also, October the 15th through the 19th, Oktoberfest is going down. Shout out to my people's Angie, you know what I mean? She's, one of the people that's helping make this happen. So, definitely get a chance to come out there and show some love, you know what I'm saying? There should be some more information on that coming soon. So, as soon as I get the information, I definitely pass that along to y'all, So, before we get ready to sign out, we just want to do our last shout outs, First of all, I want to shout out my man Tony the Great One Williams. Definitely for showing love and support with what we doing right here with this whole, Too Much Radio movement. We want to shout out the whole NYC, all 5 boroughs, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in the surrounding areas, the tri-state area. Jersey, I ain't forget about y'all. I know I took some flack from some of my Jersey people last episode. But we definitely ain't forget about y'all. Shout out to, the 215, 302, everybody out there from the East Coast to the West Coast.
Shout out
Midwest.
to the Too Much crew, man.
Yeah,
Too Much ENT, SBT Rock. I see y'all.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. We definitely in here, man. Just gonna keep getting better and better, yo. And definitely shout out to the listeners. Thank y'all for the support. Yeah. Tuning in every Thursday night and checking this out. So, with that being said, we out of here. NYC. It's your boy Emilio Ekbar.
This is Jeopardy. Yeah.
And we out of here. You heard? One.
Too much radio.
Shit.
Too much.